I'm even 3 minutes early tonight. Hi, everybody. It's Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to Adventures After Dark. I'm your host. I'm excited to be here. And I am excited to announce that Bria Starstrider has gotten her new glasses and was able to rejoin our group for Wednesday nights. That is good news indeed. When you're not sure where to start with task items. Ooh, and I have a fish to put away too. A delicious largemouth bass. For those of you who don't fish, largemouth bass are actually quite delicious. They're very rarely kept for cooking and eating, however, because they're such a prized game fish. Fishermen generally throw them back. But if you catch a few that are of keeper size and fillet them up, you'll be quite happy with the results. Just don't tell a die-hard bass fisherman. He'll be upset you took any out of the ecosystem. Although actually it is good to harvest smaller to medium-sized fish. It lessens competition for food amongst the other fish, and it creates a greater chance for large trophy-sized fish to grow. If you have too many small to medium-sized fish, they can't forage enough food to grow bigger sometimes. You'll run into that a lot with panfish. If you run into a lake or pond that's overpopulated with bluegill, you can catch bluegill all day long, but they'll all be small and not even worth keeping and filleting. So taking a few smaller fish that are above the keeper limit, but not necessarily trophies, helps trophies to grow. Just a little bit of boring fish trivia out there for you. And I clicked the wrong one. Okay, we've got plenty of silky fur. We've got a fair amount of icky filth. We've got a few thick tails. Let's see what we can turn in. Thick tails, yes. Keep clicking the wrong one. It's good to zoom in on the board. It makes it harder to click on the wrong thing. What did I say? Silky filth and icky goo. Glassy carapaces. Prismatic scales. Thick tails. says it's a Great River task item, but it's not on this board. You do run into that occasionally. Sometimes you actually have to travel to a zone to turn stuff in, or else it can be level gated. The one thing that is consistent about Lord of the Rings Online is that it's very rarely consistent. Silky fur. I think I saw that under non-rep turn-ins. Okay, we'll leave that be for now. I got very frustrated Wednesday night. I was running an Elder Slade mission, and it was one where you have to pick up a torch and light dead bushes on fire, and it keeps spawning more and more bats as you go. And the problem I was having was there was no quick, easy way to drop your torch, and it was frustrating me a bit. And somebody was like, it should just automatically drop the torch when you get attacked. It's like, yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? And that particular mission just didn't work the way a lot of other instances do. Abysmal says, hey, Big Ed Mustafa. Hello, Abysmal. Hopefully you're off to a great Friday night or Saturday morning, depending on your neck of the woods. And glad you came by to check out the stream. I know I've got more prismatic scales. Definitely turn more of those in. I've got more punctured shields. Icky filth. Also not on the board. Interesting. Stained skin. Oh, Icky Filth is vendor trash. Okay. As are Twisted Claws. Just remember, everybody, that task item turn-ins are good and good for you. They have a number of benefits, including item experience, regular experience points, war steed experience. You earn titles, you gain cosmetics, and it helps get junk out of your bags. And that should be 10 of 10 on task items, and so it is. Abysmal says it's Saturday morning, 3 a.m. UK. I usually check out your YouTube restream, but I'm up, so I thought I'd join you live for the first time in years. Awesome! Forbin Kids here, Zingers here, Epic Games TV checking in. Hello, everybody. And here's another fun fact that you may or may not know. Uh-oh, what did I do with my fish? Did I already put it in the housing chest and I already forgot that I did that? I must have. Okay. Good. I don't see a fish in my inventory. I'm golden. Missions do all that, but it adds more junk to your bags. Exactly.
How may I help you today?
I'm pretty sure missions are evil. We had some bounties that got collected we needed to get rid of. And we got a jade gemstone we need to get rid of. I was going to do a search for it, and then I looked up and saw it was actually just sitting right here anyway. So yeah, there you go. It's fantastic. Although, normally if you're going to collect your Hobbit present, it's good to already be on the sell window at a vendor, just in case something comes up that you're like, eh, get rid of it. I got Daleman's crams, though. Those are priceless. I will not sell them. Literally because there's no price for them. They can't be sold. Oh, you know what I could sell, though?
Are you looking for something, friend?
Yeah, I'm looking for something icky. Mucky is saleable, but not icky. Sticky goos are saleable. Icky goos are not. And what was the other thing? Twisted claws. Yes, please don't do any of the official for the sake of impressionable young ears. Yeah, I got rather Apex-like Wednesday evening because I was very frustrated with that stupid, idiotic mission that was driving me nuts. It was just tedious and no fun and whacked out of balance, and I was yelling and questioning whether anybody at Standing Stone Games ever plays their own game, because if they did any play testing at all, they would have seen that that mission sucked and fixed it. But that's okay. I survived. Arthur says, tell us what you really think of the mission. It's not good, Arthur. It's not a good mission. Well, it looks like I've got a bunch of the usual gang popping into stream chat. And I see Arthur and Forbin Kid are logged in. I'm going to send you 2 invites.
Greetings, friend.
A brave band of adventurers. Think you that this
Dark
drain
Knock
is
Unleashed.
long abandoned? You cannot imagine what lies ahead.
Task limit reached. 10 of 10.
So, where did they find this troll anyway? I heard he was caught deep in Fangor or something too long ago. That's right. They caught him in a cave on the edge of the forest. I was told he slaughtered 30 orcs when they were trying to get him in a cage. He doesn't look that mean to me. More like a warg pup. He's breaking out! Not a chance. That cage is solid steel. Dog, no cage.
Alrighty, Garther, you want to be in charge of the ballista, and Forbin Kid and I will kill stuff. Like this orc.
Tuning metal sticks, no stop, dog.
You need to enrage him. If the ballista's not doing it, Garther, just tell him those pants make him look fat.
No stop, dog. Tuning metal sticks, no stop, dog. Tuning metal sticks, no stop, dog.
Hello? No, no. There we go. That was tough to pull off one-handed. And he's through. Hold up just a second before we move on. The reason I just took that phone call live on stream, we had tornadoes here in Omaha this afternoon. My particular part of town where we live wasn't really affected. That was a call from a friend of mine who lives northwest of here, and their neighborhood got devastated pretty bad. Him and his wife are okay. Their house took some damage, his truck took some damage, but nothing too serious. But they have some neighbors who were hit pretty hard. I was thinking of Antler this afternoon. His mom gets pretty wound up during bad weather anyway, and he lives out by my friend in that part of town. So yeah, just thinking of Antler, hoping everything's okay with him and his family. And yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be taking calls in the middle of Lotro stream. So my apologies for that. My friend's okay. Hopefully Antler and his family are okay. I haven't heard from Antler yet today, but we'll see. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled quest. Thanks for holding up, guys. Let's go rock out this instance. Oh, we posted photos on Discord? Okay. I hadn't spent much time in Discord earlier. I didn't notice. Alright, this is the one where we have to...
Quiet now, you filthy troll.
Collect
Your
the food?
escapades are at an end. Now that this rather large problem has been dealt with, I'm afraid you three must face a horrific death.
Oh, I'm not in voice chat. That's pretty funny. I always forget something. Okay, now I am in my own voice chat.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I'm kind of new to this whole streaming thing. I forget stuff occasionally. Did Antler indicate if his family was okay?
Yeah, I think so. They were there was a tree down.
Okay.
Some broken windows I saw.
Yeah.
I think this might be the one.
Yeah, the butcher. Drops a bucket of slop.
There, I got it.
Okay.
Well, I think it's over here if I can get there. Whoops, it's not open.
There's a flashing.
Was this where we came in? I'm going backwards.
I've got a bucket of slot. Let me try to take care of it.
Oh, there, I got through that time. Well, I'm almost there.
Is there a butcher over there?
Yeah. Bucket of slop.
Wants to grab it.
There, I got it.
W.
There, open.
Okay.
Do we need another bucket?
I don't think so. It says he escaped to continue his rampage, so that should have opened up the next section.
Yeah, it was this one. Here, I think. Here. Better get me a bucket.
One of everything and a bucket. I don't remember where he goes after this. See if I can track him.
Down here,
Hey, yeah, you see the tracker?
there's an arena.
Is that the pink arrow?
Yep.
Now we fight him.
No, apparently he's red bar, so I'm thinking yes.
Down he goes. And that's Dark Knock Unleashed, Tier 1. Well done, fellas. Singer, you want to rotate in and run the pits with us? You guys have both run the pits before, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they are.
I think I have, but offhand I can't remember the instance. Let me look and see. Foundry, Commanders of Isengard. I'm looking at my... Well, maybe I didn't run it. Did we run it on a separate session from these others?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I've never run it.
Well, there's 3 3-man instances: the pits, the one we just ran, and Edge of Fangorn. And I thought we split into 2 groups and everybody ran it in 3s. Anybody want to take a break while we get Zinger done?
Yeah, I've done it. I've done 2 of 4 of the pits quests.
Okay.
The quit steeds. All right, I just didn't remember it. I can sit out if you want.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll get Zinger rotated in and get that done for him.
Ah, you have found the pits. What lies beneath is but a small taste of what I shall unleash upon Middle-earth. Man cannot stand against my power, and you too will perish.
Yes, dear. I'll come and look for it the next time I get out there.
This doesn't look familiar.
We have to pull some levers, and we have to pick left or right, and there's actually 2
yeah,
different paths. Okay.
Yeah. I recognize the fishing water down below.
Exactly.
That's the big edge.
Yeah, I was too slow leaving this room last time and the gate closed in front of me.
Oh, and remember, don't kill the Rohirrim. They'll fight on our side. I think Zinger just likes mauling everything in sight. Large door opened.
We are on Gladden.
We are on Gladden. We're glad to be Gladden.
We want to be left alone. The pitch alone. Be gone. Be gone.
Gladden is known as a night surfer and one that
I'm
talks
dead.
a lot about bacon.
Thanks.
Son of that will deal.
You want a spear gun while you're down there and get some fish?
Nah, it's
Yeah, I
okay.
was about to
Ricky
say.
checking in. Hi, Ricky. How are you?
Do a little fishing down there.
That's death number 1. I had an even 20 deaths last week. Not looking to repeat that performance this time. Highway Cavalier says, am I a bad person for finding that death kind of funny? No, not at all.
We can install a diving board for you.
Oh, which one do we want to stand on? Left or right? Singer, you get to call it.
Do they both end up in the same spot?
No, they open 2 different doors. Either do the left side or the right side.
I've always done we always did the right, so you want to do the left?
If that's the side Zinger wants, that's the side we'll go to. And then you have to rerun this instance a second time to do the other side.
One is fire and one is poison.
Be a bit of poison resistance.
Well, the choking haze and the toxic fumes, depending on which one you go to, is poison. They actually increase your damage.
The damage that you do to them?
Well, it increases your crit chance, but reduces your attack speed, so it's kind of like a trade-off.
He's good, Ricky. I've been playing a game called Emergency with him on Monday nights. Although the last couple of weeks we've had a bit of trouble matching up. He was busy 2 weeks ago, and last week I had an eye doctor's appointment. But hopefully Monday night, me and him will be putting out fires and rescuing civilians. And if the toxic fumes are growing in strength, that means the kimchi is almost done fermenting. Oh, it's great news. Ricky just reinstalled Lotro last week. We're in the middle of the 17th anniversary celebration right now.
Welcome to my earth. Would be quite tasty.
Excellent. Highway Cavalier recently reinstalled too. Feels good to be back. And that's it. We can exit out the back. Well, this takes us back to the entrance. Can we open up the other side in the same instance, or do we have to restart the whole thing?
Have them, yeah, maybe,
If you reset it by, just reset it the normal way, I imagine you could go the other side. I think that's what we did last time.
Small chest, is that an insult? Not if you like the loot that's inside.
On Tier 1, only one side can be activated for the entire instance, according to Wiki.
Okay.
On Tier 2, both can be activated after killing either wings and boss. But I think if you reset it, it might be able to. But then you
Abysmal asks, how did you get to stream on the official Lotro channel, Big Ed? I just messaged Cordovan, the community manager, and asked if I could stream on the stream channel. And he's like, yeah, okay.
there's a door here that I think will open.
It will not. That door is permanently closed. I think this is what we ran into last time.
I think Cord in the past has said that as long
I
as
just
you're
opened it.
as long as you're an established streamer, I mean not just someone that's just started streaming, if you're established, because I imagine he wants people who know what they're doing, right?
I don't know. I'm still on
and-
here.
So yeah, if you just started, he might say nah. But if you've already been streaming for a while and have followers and things like that, then yeah, they're always looking to fill slots, I think.
The old saying, just ask. I'll be right back. I gotta take a quick break. Mrs. M dropped something. I need to find it for her.
Oh, grab a
Yes,
coffee.
my love. I know you can't. You're welcome, sweetie. Oh, that woman has been ornery all day. All right, Zinger's still here. We'll rerun it and we'll do the other side. When I got home, I had about 10 things I needed to do, and she just kept asking me for stuff and asking me for stuff. And she wanted peanut butter and celery sticks. So I made her celery sticks with peanut butter, and then she wanted dinner, so I made her some sweet and sour chicken. Then she wanted dessert, so I gave her a couple cookies. And she's like, "Is there anything else? Can I have more cookies?" And I just got her the whole pack of cookies and sat them down. She ate the whole pack of cookies. She must have had 15 or 20 peanut butter sandwich cookies. Polished the whole thing off. I was like, I was kind of kidding when I handed that to you, but okay. Did we pull the lever? We did.
Oh, the other one's still open.
Yeah. So I must need to start something else new and then come back to this. That's on me. Sorry, fellas. I blame Mrs. M for distracting me.
You were thinking of peanut butter cookies.
Last week I went downtown to do a little shopping and realized that one of the stores had moved. Ironically, it was the stationery store. That is ironic. That's the crazy fast world of stationery.
Those who have long haunted the Barrow Downs at the command of the Witch King are angered by your intrusion. Surviving is the least of your newfound concerns.
Yeah, just do a quick round of Barrow Down survival. That won't get you raging at all.
No, not at all.
Ah, you have found the pits. What lies beneath is but a small taste of what I shall unleash upon Middle-earth. Man cannot stand against my power, and you too will perish.
Follow that bear. Singer, open the door. It's good work, Singer. Okay.
We were to be left alone. The pits are closed. No more trespassing. Be gone. Come here. Solomon will deal with you.
Now it's fire. Choking haze spreads and fills your lungs. You're at Nick's house. Dantaran checking in. Hello, Dantaran. Boy, it seems like I haven't talked to you for a while. How have you been? How is your Saturday going so far? Has been a little while. Very busy with work lately. Ginger says, I suppose I should say hello. Hi, Ginger. dry tickle in the back of my throat is Mother Nature's way of telling me I haven't been chugging enough Coke Zero.
Too deep you have come. Your time will run out when the flames burn your corpses. Our hearts will be that much stronger when we join the war.
Why are we still in combat? We can't get back up. That was a straight drop.
Challenge them and get them to come down.
Oh, I can't use hips either.
You ain't got the hips.
Hips don't lie, according to Shakira. Hooray! Ginger, you been doing any streaming? Ginger normally only streams during a total solar eclipse, so it's pretty rare.
There's got to be one somewhere.
True enough. Alright, Zinger, you want to stay with us for Edge of Fangorn? Thanks for the run. I can back out and you can swap Garther back in. Okay. Appreciate you guys showing up just to run with me on Friday nights. Big Ed Mustafa twice a week is a lot of Big Ed Mustafa. Even my wife can only tolerate me about one day out of the week. The rest of the time she's just mad.
It makes us appreciate Monday mornings.
There you go. Nothing better than coming home after a hard day at the office and being greeted with, "Oh, you're here?" I streamed last week, but this week our internet's been glitchy. Good, I'm glad you're getting a chance to do a little streaming, Ginger. Streaming Lotro is like flossing your teeth. It's just a good habit to develop. The bear is hardly enough to handle the others. The pit just had that mechanic that wouldn't let me. Yeah.
Oops.
Oops.
Pits again?
I entered.
That's okay. Just go ahead and exit.
Leaving.
We'll just chalk that up to Mrs. M hitting me in the head all the time when I'm asleep. Ow. I should have gotten enough sleep. Why does my head hurt? And why is there blood on my pillowcase?
Cranial rearrangement.
Yes. If we run these all enough times, Forbin Kid will eventually start to remember them, I
You
hope.
have found my lumber camp.
It's a big ass.
Very impressive. Few know of its existence. Do you think you can stop the tide of progress?
Over there, I thought
The
you said
war
something.
will continue. The time of man is over.
Save the tree! Yeah, I think we can kill the orcs. You definitely don't want to have to face down the trolls. Save the tree. Remember, anytime you're in Middle Earth and you're killing wargs and orcs and taking their stuff, you're doing the right thing.
Oops.
Drawing some more in, are we?
Yeah, I got a little trick.
I thought I was going to be the one to do that.
Somebody said something about killing orcs being a good thing, so
Yep.
couldn't help myself.
Right, avoid the trolls, save the Huron. Or Huorn. All 4 Hurons have been saved. Huorns.
Saruman wants this space clear. You cannot be here.
Oh.
I have failed our master. Oh.
He failed his master.
Who dares destroy our forest? We cannot have these orcs scurrying about, ruining our lands. All little ones must be crushed. Who dares destroy our forest? We cannot have these orcs scurrying about, ruining our land. All little ones must be crushed.
Cannot have these orcs scurrying about, ruining our land. All little ones must be
Made of fire? Come. These little ones are the worst of all.
Go red.
Paving the forest.
We saved the forest. Wonder how much longer they keep talking after we portal away. Well done, gentlemen. I am out of Coke Zero. So I will open another Coke Zero. That's the stuff right there. The heck is Agaroth the Narrow Dwelve?
It's set in Forakel, and it's about one of those big stones, and it also shows you how the last king died.
Oh, okay.
On a ship. It's kind of interesting, but there's a lot of dialogue to sit through.
Yeah, let's run it.
There's some interesting mechanics
Deep in
to
the
it.
frozen wilds of Forakel, the Arnorian
Gipio checking in. Yeah, Antler posted some pictures. He lives out by where they got more damage. I wasn't really affected by the storm.
race to reach its vault before the forces of Angmar.
We have to
Incredible.
eat
To
our
think
way
some
through this
remnant
wall
of
first.
Arnor still exists here, hidden and untouched for centuries.
What is this? Intruders! You, alert Igris at once! We have almost broken through to the fortress. We cannot allow our work to be interrupted!
Alas, here's the ice wall our path forward. Given I like the heat of this place before I set sail.
Let us not give up hope so soon. This ice sounds quite thin, and I think I hear something on the other side. We may be able to break through this.
Actually, that's the wrong way.
The dead end was my first clue.
No one attacking me was my first clue.
And dead end.
We want to be going basically west.
Alright.
Then there's like a central frozen pond. And
How the hell are we supposed to fish on a frozen pond?
I am eager to leave this frozen pit for good. I would not be at the smell of a wet Garadon.
Contempt is mutual wish. Once your master has his prize, our pact is broken.
Intruders approach from behind! The ranger who has been poking around has finally arrived. So much excitement all at once. Let them observe our moment of joy, and then you may incinerate them. Oh, God, at last. Wait, what is happening?
The enemy comes. Protect Argos at all costs.
No! We are so close! On Marine, Garadine, deal with this problem. Must contact the monster at once.
What is this? Shades of Arnorians protect the hold. We must assist them.
Aye, defeating both the leader of the Angmarine and the chieftain of the Doradine may prove our allegiance to them.
Angmarine fools bit off more than they can chew. But we are still bound by pact, so I must defend them.
alright, first boss.
Come then, face a chieftain
This
of
guy
the Doradine.
drops puddles. If you get the eye, start moving because you're going to drop a puddle. Don't bother killing the ads because they just respawn anyway. Summon them.
Angmarine, I have one last boon to offer. Take it and gain victory!
I accept your boon, Garadon, but it is unnecessary. I have more than enough power to destroy these interlopers.
Well, I guess it's not all frozen. I thought it was. Can you fish here?
I'm sure I can. I'd be crazy not to.
Circle mark the spot.
Pretty slow going. There we go. I finally got a bite. Ooh, redfin darter. Nice.
Well, this is set in Foracal, and that's darter territory, right?
Yeah, I thought I had most of the darters. That's pretty nice. I caught one I didn't have right off the bat. Antler checking in. Hi, Antler. We were worried about you. Thinking of you this afternoon when the sirens went off. I was like, oh boy, Antler's mom's not going to like that. Firebelly darter? Hell, I might get Darter Master right here and now. Who knows? I'll just finish Darter Master real quick and then we'll move on.
The new D2.
Freestein Spickleback. You're still without power? Oof, that's rough.
These are yellow, so I assume you can cook them into a nice fillet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, largemouth bass and golden mullet are game fish. They can be used for cooking. This rusty sword I caught, not quite so much. Alright, I'm ready to move on where you guys are.
I'm ready.
I can't just stand here and fish all night like you guys do. I can only go about 3 or 4 hours and then I get kind of worn out with it.
How come I'm swimming and you're running?
Because I'm taller. Yep.
It's not the altitude, it's the attitude.
Okay, heaven knows Scipio ain't gonna get it done, Antler.
We have reached the fortress, Master, but there is complication.
Alright, second boss.
No, I will handle them myself.
She lays down fire puddles. Oh, wait. Is this where we do?
Outsiders.
Okay.
You will be
We need
destroyed
to
at the hands
remove
of
her
Ibrik the
corruptions if
Ashen.
possible.
The Witch
And if
King
you
has
get a
commanded
fire
it.
debuff on you, you can go over to one of these fountains to clear it.
Okay.
You will observe our proud spirit. Burn to us. By the will of Allah.
Ah!
Boring.
I was just starting to pull off another heal and I got dropped.
Seekers. By the will of Allah. Useless Garadon magic.
I guess I'm running back, sorry.
No problem.
Stand down, Sardiroth. These outsiders have proven they are not in league with the invaders. Come forward. We must speak.
Antler's gotta go. Antler, have a good one, bud. Glad you're all well. Alright, now where are we off to?
Hail to you,
Off
Sardiroth,
to
you said?
A lot
Stone
of
Wardens?
dialogue and then
I
the
am
final boss
Lothrandir,
fight.
a ranger
Okay.
of the north, a Dunedain. How long have you been here?
I think we need to go.
Be welcome among us, brother. We cannot say how
Why did we
long
come
we
in?
have
There's
lingered.
no
The
instance
passing
menu.
of years means nothing to the dead. And who else is with thee? Another lost soul, but not one of our order. Wait.
And he's going to recite the whole story of
We know thee not, but there can be no mistake.
how he
Thou art
went
a
down on
fallen
the ship
king of
and the
Elendil's
storm
line.
and
We are at
the
thy
Witch King and
service,
all
my
that stuff.
liege. Why dost thou linger in Middle Earth, honored king?
I would ask thee the same
This kind of
question,
connects
Captain.
to
Has
the
been
part of the
thousands
epic
years since anyone
where you
set
meet
foot
this
here,
guy
living or dead.
in Florikel.
Even a king knoweth us not. Then we truly were abandoned. Allow me to reveal our order's history. Long ago, King Valandur of Ardor ordered that a powerful relic of Numenor, the Helkasar, be moved, for the enemy had begun to strive against the West once more. He sent his son, Prince Elendur, and a contingent of knights to take the relic into hiding among the northern mountains. Here it was placed, and Agoroth built around it.
So basically, this whole group died of old age waiting for him to finish telling stories.
Exactly.
For generations, we protected Argoroth in secret. But then one day, we all felt a great sense of unease, as if the wind carried evil itself. What followed was a storm of unnatural terror. Snow and ice fell upon the narrow dell for many days on end, trapping us inside. Those that did not freeze to death eventually starved. No help from Arnor came. We all perished, despairing. But we did not pass on. Our oath to protect the Helcathar had bound us to this place. The enemy had conjured a storm to destroy us, but would never have its prize. And that is why we linger. Though the vault has not been opened since Elendor sealed it, and we have never laid eyes on it, we continue to keep the Helcathar safe from the enemies of Arnor.
A tragic tale. Seems oaths really do contain great power.
Yes, especially those sworn in the presence of Avandasar. Thou deservest to finally see thy charge, Captain. I would have thee do the honors, friend.
The Helcathar. It is beautiful beyond words.
Incredible. Thousands of years old, and yet completely unblemished.
Thou hast done us a great service. Please, may we know thy name, great king.
Click on the
I
orb.
am Arvedui, son of Arafant, the last ruler of the Northern Kingdom.
Alright, so this is the boss
There is
fight.
something the Sardaroth
To activate it,
can
we
do
have to
be
stand
mighty.
in those beams of light.
Wilt thou tell us why
Eventually, the
thou
Witch King will
lingerest?
come along, and
Very
he
well.
summons squalls.
When I
They
began
form
my reign,
on the
chaos had already begun
bow
to
of the ship
overtake
there,
the realm.
where he stands,
Arnor had
and then
broken
they
into
they
3 lesser
roll
kingdoms long
towards
before my time.
the
We could no longer withstand
stern
the
of the ship,
forces of the Witch King
and you
of
do
Arnor.
not want to be hit by that wall, because
Eventually,
it'll knock
so
you
few
off
of
the
us
side
remained that
and
we
do
were
a bunch of
forced to
damage.
flee
Now, it is
before
possible
hell to
to
escape.
get back up, but
We
it
hid
does
like
do a lot of
hunted
damage,
animals
so
in the hills,
you're likely to die if you get
caves,
hit by the wall. So
abandoned
once you see it moving,
mines.
dodge to one side or the other and avoid getting hit by the wall.
I see there's ropes on the side. Is that what you get up by?
Yeah. Yeah, it can be recoverable. If you survive the damage, you can get back in. But I think the wall itself does damage, and then the water does damage, so it can be pretty bad if you get hit by the
safety
wall.
of their village. I was desperate to retake my
Whenever
kingdom.
not
we're
worth
ready.
it.
Oh.
Is it worth jumping in the water
My son
before the wall hits
safe
you?
with his mother
No,
in
no,
Rivendell.
it's not
He
worth it.
prayed on
Just
my behalf.
shift from one
His
side to the
words
other
were heard.
to
Oh,
avoid
okay.
the wall. It doesn't
Into
move
ship
that
of his own
fast.
make to fight
So
us
if you
in
just like
Forel.
strafe to one side or the other, you,
It doesn't cover the whole ship.
correct. Just one side or the other.
Ooh, they don't let you fish off the boat.
Them for good and to retake Fornos.
That's just rude.
I
Right,
agree.
ready?
Hope for the first time in years, but it was folly. The Losoth warned us to wait for winter to end, for the reach of the Witch King is long. If only I had listened.
Renioheen! Toguiara na Waithin!
The Losoth troubled over nothing. The sky is cloudless, the sea calm.
Any ship built by Lord Círdan is most sound, but the Losoth are wise to fear the dark magic of Gularan. Keep on your guard. There is Arvidwi, and he's alive! Is this a vision of the past?
Indeed, Lothrandir. We are to see the moment of the Thorvald's doom.
Is it really possible for the Witch King to summon a storm? How could he possess such power?
Powers from ages past still lingers in this world, held by the wise and those who die not. Servants of the enemy are not to be underestimated. Something is wrong. Can you feel it?
Yes. Even without my body, I sense the change. I feel chilled in my very spirit. The last time I felt this way was just before the fell storm that doomed the Sardiroth.
Oh no. Even knowing what is destined to happen here, I'm still filled with dread. Ablathim! Toligoth!
That's a big visage.
By the Vala! How can a storm build so quickly?
Brace yourselves, Dunedain. He has found us.
There he is.
What is that? Can they not see him?
It seems the Witch King has real power, even in a vision of the past. Be ready for anything.
Yeah. Okay, he's summoning a squall to catch. Okay, it's on the right. We only got one squall.
We've lost control! The ship is being torn apart!
Curse thee, Witch King of Angmar! I will not allow thee to win! I swear I will not be the last king! Ah!
We are back in Argaroth. We defeated the Witch King's manifestation. But the Thorvald still perished at sea.
The past cannot be changed, but we can learn
Mighty
from
oak
what we
of the
witnessed.
Narrow dwell.
I never thought I would have to live through my death a second time. So many lost because of my actions. My damnable pride. Why did I not heed the words of the Losoth Elder? To escape the frozen squalor of a refugee. To reclaim my status as royalty or deliver vengeance upon Angmar.
King Arvidwi, forgive me for my curt words, but I see no reason for thou to punish thyself still for thine own demise. Thou wert desperate, true, but for haste, not for an end to thy suffering. Thou had just learned that thine allies were on their way to retake thy kingdom from thy most hated enemy. It was thy duty as king to take part in that battle, to regain thy
I got a
throne
model
upon
Elkasar.
Nice.
Hadst thou waited until spring or summer,
I
it
think I
may
might
have
put that
very
up in
well
my,
been too late.
My house.
The elves and Dunedain on that ship suffered not because of thee. They died at the hands of the Witch King of Angmar, as did we of the Sardirath. They suffered.
This is one of the most
regret or
long-winded
resentment on
three-mans
thy behalf.
ever.
It's right up there.
All have moved on, and so should thee.
Captain. Thy words ring true. My haste stemmed from a sense of duty. It was a great tragedy, but possibly an unavoidable fate. Perhaps I can finally begin to forgive myself. I thank thee, Captain, for thy honesty. I feel lighter, unburdened, but still, I cannot move on.
So what's interesting is that this instance came out about the same time as the Woe of the Willow.
Just before
They
the end
might
of
have
it.
come out at exactly
Your
the
final
same time.
words,
So
that
you
you
can
swore
disenchant
to
some of
not
this
be
stuff
the
for
last
crafting
king.
materials.
Is it possible
And
that
when
oath,
you do
made
that, you
with
get a
such
selection
conviction in the
box
face of death,
that allows you to
is what
select
really keeps
crafting
you here?
mats for any tier.
Thou mayest
So
be
you
right,
can
Lord
actually
Rangier.
use this
What thou
in Woe of
sayest
the
about
Willow
Aragorn be
to
true.
farm
It is
mats
my
even
last
for the
hope.
Umbar tier,
It may only be a matter of time.
if you don't want to actually
I
have to go on the
one last
landscape.
wrong to right before then.
And it doesn't
Captain,
matter what
assemble
level
thy
you run it
order.
at.
I would
You
address
could
them
run
all.
this, I think, at level 40 is the minimum.
As
You can
thou
run Woe of the
wishes.
Willow at level 20 and get crafting mats even for the higher tiers.
Yeah, I just got some.
Yep. Well, either you get the crafting mats directly, or you can disenchant some of the gear that drops for crafting mats.
Because your order was secret to all but the kings, when on or broke into 3 kingdoms you were forgotten, abandoned, left to languish in this place in frozen solitude. My line failed you. I cannot undo the damage done, but it is within my power to do this. I say now as the last King of Arthedain, that your oaths are fulfilled. Let Ogoroth be abandoned, for the Helkasar no longer needs protectors.
But sire, the enemy has found this place. The Helkasar needs protection now more than ever.
No longer, for we have one last oath to keep, that made to the Lossoth. Join me, Sardirath. Lend me your strength, and let it be done.
Don't cross the stream.
See, that's why we can't have nice things.
With the power of the Helkasar diminished, you may finally rest.
So they've been guarding this thing for generations.
I thank thee,
And then he comes along and like
thou find thy rest as well.
breaks it and says, "Okay, you don't need to worry about it now."
I thank thee, Captain, for thy words have freed me from the
Thanks.
shackles of despair.
That is fantastic.
What a story.
Are we done?
I think so. I don't think there's any more to it.
All right.
And after that, we can all draw our social security checks.
Pretty much. That beam going out to everyone just makes me think of the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
minus the face-melting Nazis.
All right. I know, again, it's a little bit early, but I am turning into a pumpkin. My thanks to Egarther and Zinger and Forbin Kid for joining me tonight. I'm going to call it a stream. I've got to get up early and take Mrs. M. So let's see who's streaming. Professor Teacher G's streaming Lotro. Larry N is streaming Lotro. Jules Quests is streaming Lotro. Our friend Baklagor, who streams Lotro, is streaming Dungeons & Dragons online. Inspector Nestor is streaming Pokemon. Lots of great streamers to choose from. Lots of friends who stream Lotro also. I'm going to raid Jules Quests. So if you're not already following Jules Quests, you should correct that. Let's go say hi. And I will be back at the same bat time, same bat channel. Why does that keep scrolling off the screen?
Good night.
Good night.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.